BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, people? So yeah. You gotta hit that like button. Okay, so I planned on talking about the Lil Wayne album. Right? I planned on talking about the Lil Wayne album, but there was only one thing I could find about the Lil Wayne album. Y'all want to know the only thing I could find about the Lil Wayne album? There's only one thing I can find about the Lil Wayne album. One thing. That he's currently doing a song with someone that they're about to help drop a new track on it. I forgot who it was. That's all I've heard. What up? What up, Young? What up, Ant? What up, Miss Mahogany? What up, Dante? What up, Sav? Yo, Sav, you got into a fight? What the fuck was that about? I'm about to call you right now, Sav. What up, DJ? What up, Groove? What up, Alejandra? How you doing today, baby girl? What's up, Estrella? What up, Star? Suge Knight got 28, 23 years or some shit like that. What up, CC? What up, Kenyatta? What up, Famous? My day was my day. It was what it was. But we're about to call Sav right now because Sav has had an experience and we're going to call him and talk about it. So answer your phone. What up, Super New? I didn't do shit today. I look trend. Sav, answer your phone. You. What up, yo?
How y'all feeling?
All right. So tell us. Wait. First of all, before you even tell us about this BS, how was your day, my dude?
It was good. It was good. Just a little incident, but it was great. Other than that.
All right, that's what it is. You got a kid?
I don't. Not that I know
of. Okay, I actually knows how that feels. So tell us about what happened with you today, man.
So I went into a pizza place to grab lunch. And I took my money out to pay, and I dropped the 20 in front of me. So I continued to pay the lady first, right? Get my change, and I was gonna bend over and pick it up. This dude with a pizza in his hand bends over and picks it up in front of me, mind you, in front of my face. Like I'm just looking at him. Right?
Okay, so hold on. So you dropped your money.
Yeah.
And before you had the opportunity to pick it up, dude who probably saw you drop it went to pick it up first?
He saw me drop it, yes.
And he saw you drop it?
Yes. And he just bent over and picked it up. Like next to my foot. This is the best part. I thought he was like joking for a minute. I thought he was going to like pick it up and give it to me. That's how obvious it was. Like blatant disrespect.
Okay, so finish telling me what happened.
And he picks it up, and I'm like, you know, that belongs to me, right? Like, really? Like, no, I wasn't a dick or anything. I'm like, you know, that belongs to me, right? He's like, no. He's like, that was mine. I just dropped it before I got my pizza. So he was saying that what happened to me happened to him. That's what he was saying. I'm like, you really want to do this in the pizza place? I'm like, you give my money so we can both have lunch. I'm like, you're not going to have fun. I'm not going to have fun. So he says, no, this is mine. He kept saying, no, this is not mine. So in my head, I'm like, if he says it 2 more times, I'm just going to like have to rumble this dude in the pizza place. So he didn't give it. This whole time it was still in his hand. And when he goes to put it in his pocket, I just like hit him with a quick 3-piece, and he wouldn't go down. He had a brick head. So then I picked the red pepper and smacked him over the head with it, and he like just sat down in one of the one little
Booth.
and yeah, in the booth, in one of the booths, and then I just went in his pocket, took it, and left. That was my experience.
Well, I am here to tell you, in my opinion, you weren't wrong. You dropped your money, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else picked it up, right?
Yep.
You informed them that it was your money, right?
Yep.
You asked for it back, right?
Very, very politely.
I'm 100% sure you was polite. They decided to not give it back, right?
And I'm not like I'm not.
No.
Like,
They decided to not give it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you decided that you didn't want to get robbed.
Exactly.
You didn't do anything wrong.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, there's a misconception. Wait, hold on. There's a misconception. Nah. You're a cool dude. There's a misconception that people have that violence is never necessary. No, we shouldn't allow for people to just take our shit. That is never good. Period.
Disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
Fuck the disrespect. Somebody do all the disrespect they want half of the time. I would just walk away. But actually taking your shit, it's not about disrespect. It's mine. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I used to be a different kind of dude, right? So when I was young, teenager or whatever, and like into my early 20s, like I used to straight up tell people, I don't even want to get into a fight. Like if I get into a fight, I'm gonna be like, you're gonna owe me money, because in order for me to fight you, I'm gonna mess up my clothes. And if my clothes get messed up, then you're gonna have to give me money because I have to go buy new clothes. That used to be, because I used to, not for nothing, I dressed pretty nice when I was, my late teens, early 20s. I dressed pretty nice. And before then, I had not really ever had nice clothing. So I started being able to look fly. So it was something. I like looking fly. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like today I got my Superman.
I know how that is. Yeah.
Today I got my Superman shirt on. You feel me? Because I sometimes I just feel like wearing a fucking Superman shirt. I wish I had my Captain America shirt. I gotta go buy another Captain America shirt. My ex had bought me one, and I don't know where it's at. I might have left it at her house, and then we broke up, and now I can't get it back. I have no idea, but I gotta go get me another Captain America shirt. But the point being, you didn't do nothing wrong, my dude. Don't even feel bad. It sounds to me like he was asking for it. You good? You feel me?
I appreciate it. Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like he was asking for it. Sometimes motherfuckers is asking to get beat up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. And at this point in my life, I'm not quick to swing. Like I used to be younger, but I'm not quick to swing right now. I really wanted to avoid that, especially in the pizza place. Like I know the dude that owns the place, but whatever. Like, and I wasn't gonna just let him put my 20 in his pocket. And it wasn't even a lot of money. It was just about the principle. And like now you're like just taking it in front of my face. Like screw that, We're not gonna do all that.
Nah, that's not happening. But I'm happy that you didn't have the police called on you, and then the situation could have got worse. I'm happy that you hit him over the head with whatever you hit him over the head with. His head didn't get busted open. I'm happy that didn't happen.
I was lucky, yeah.
And I'm happy that you didn't get injured yourself. So you know what I'm saying? It's a win. Homeboy wanted the smoke. That's what he wanted, right? I mean, let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Homeboy wanted smoke. You went to Kate. Did you buy pizza after that, or did you just walk out of the store?
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy pizza after that, or did you just walk out of the store?
No, I had already bought the pizza, and I was like, when I dropped it, I was paying her. So I'm like, let me pay her first, get my change, then I'll bend over and get this. But my foot was right next to it. I didn't think somebody was gonna come under me, bend down to my dick and pick up the 20.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? And my mom works across the street, so it's not like I was right there. It wasn't like I know the guy that has the place.
Copy. Well, I'm happy.
He was asking for it.
I'm happy that you're doing well. I've ran into quite a few situations myself. I remember one time I pulled this cab driver out of a cab. Okay, so I'm walking over across the street, right? So me and my homies, we on the Grand Concourse. Everybody that don't know, the Grand Concourse is in the Bronx. It's like one of our biggest streets, one of our main streets, right? So what up, Mike? What up? I said, what up, Deontay? So I'm walking across the Grand Concourse over there on 161st Street. And a cab driver actually hit some kid that I know from my neighborhood. So me and my homeboy Shaka, we run in front of the cab. Niggas is yelling at this dude. No lie, hand to God. I snatched the cab driver. I'm only like a teenager, yo. I'm dead serious. I'm like, I don't know, 19 years old. 1920. I snatched the cab driver out the car, blah, 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 yelling at this nigga, this and that, yo, whoa, going on. You know what I'm saying? Made that nigga come out of his pocket. He gave homeboy a little bit of money. The kid he hit and shit, and then we went about our day.
I could see you being wilder when you were young.
Well, one thing you got to understand is I've always been high energy. Like I've always been like energetic. I've always been like ready to go. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And then it's just like that's another thing that I'm always trying to tell people is how we use what we have. You understand what I'm saying? Like I've never had like a negative aura around me. I've always been, just when I was younger, I was just, less informed about the world. So, I got a little bit.
Actually, as I was leaving, I actually thought of y'all. I was like, this dude with his negative energy today.
Yeah, see?
You know what I mean? I was like, this dude with his negative energy.
Sometimes you just gotta get away from that shit. That's facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was trying to push. See, now if he walks away with your money, he transfers all of his negative shit to you. You feel me?
Yep. I would have still been thinking about it.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. I would have been like, this dude, like, yeah, ain't got away with it. Yeah, no, it would have been bad.
So I'm gonna tell you, this is like, okay. So I was at the course the other day, right? So y'all know I film over there sometime. Not the last time I filmed, but like a time or two before the last time I filmed. One of the people that's over there, I don't know. I think he has like his own thing going on with his life. I hope homeboy get it together. But he's always trying to be like the bad boy, big tough guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got obvious insecurity issues. It's okay though.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he get everything straight. I hope, the Lord looks out for him and helps to guide him in a direction that doesn't allow for him or doesn't cause for him to hurt himself or anybody else. So I'm at the park and shit, and the niggas start talking about robbing and sticking niggas up as soon as he see me walk in. So yeah, I'm not even worried or concerned. But like more importantly, like people gotta understand, like I don't want those problems. Like this is what people misinterpret, right? When you got an individual that don't want problems, a lot of times people think that you don't want problems because you can't handle problems.
Yeah,
that ain't it. I don't want no problems because I'm at a place in my life where I know what I want to happen for me and I know what I want to do in my life. And none of them things that I want to do involves bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got an individual that their whole life revolves around bullshit, like what can you expect to happen but bullshit when you're dealing with them? You understand what I'm saying? So I see homeboy, I don't really dislike him. I don't like him. I don't dislike him. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I just try to keep it like, you know what I'm saying? I don't try to talk with him too much or deal with him too much because I already see that he's somebody like I like
doing your own thing.
Yeah, that also. But it's like I see like him doing something and somebody having to hurt this man because you understand what I'm saying? Because he's looking for somebody to projection. Absolutely, super new. He's looking for, you know what I'm saying, negative energy. Like he's out there in the world looking to either create negative energy or trying to call negative energy to him. So I don't want those problems. I don't want none of that shit around me. You keep that shit over there. You understand what I'm saying? So that's like I'm old enough and I've had enough experiences to know that if you keep asking the world for something, the world will give it to you. That's just facts.
That's true.
So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So the nigga be talking crazy, but I'm just like, you keep that shit over there.
Right.
I don't got no time for it. He be like talking crazy because he like, see, there's a difference between somebody being scared and somebody like, that's just not that worth the hassle. Like, why, if I have nothing negative going on in my life, am I going to want to get involved with you with some negative shit? Like, that don't even make sense.
he was waiting for somebody to like give it. The way I see that is like when you go out and
he's trying to get somebody. I'm letting you know right now. I don't know what you're about to say, but I'm letting you know this particular individual is waiting for somebody to kill him. I'm just letting you know, straight up, no facts. I mean, straight up, all facts. He's waiting for somebody to try to kill him. He's waiting for somebody to kill him. I know niggas I know people like him. I know quite a few of them that ain't here no more to you know, change their ways. I know a couple that they never changed their ways. Now they're like older men. They living out on the street. Don't nobody want to be around them. They're not good for nothing. I don't know anybody with that type of attitude that's well off. Period. Not one.
I know exactly the type.
Yeah, so I don't want to be. I don't want to get involved in that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't want none of that going on around me. That's insanity. You know what I'm saying? To go around and looking for problems. Homeboy that you met today, he obviously was going around looking for problems. What up, Chirac? And you did what you had to do, then you got the fuck up out of there. And sometimes that's the best way to do it. Because if I could have just avoided it without putting my hands on dude, then I would have. But at the same time, that nigga ain't walking out with my fucking bread. That ain't happening. Exactly. So whatever, nigga. We can get it popping. I practice every day, damn year. I think today I didn't. And I practiced yesterday. I practiced the day before. I think the last day I didn't practice was on Saturday because I went out with Jews. We went out and we did the live stream, but I practice damn near every day. Like it is what it is, my nigga. Like I don't want no problems. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I believe that a grown man is supposed to be able to defend his family. So every grown man should know how to fight. I'm not talking about know how to carry a gun. I'm not talking about know how to shoot somebody. I'm not talking about know how to stab anybody. I'm saying every grown man should know how to fight. Let's just flat out fight. You know what I'm saying? For protection purposes, not to be going out there and trying to like get in the shit that is unnecessary. The shit is retarded. Like, and you'll be surprised. A lot of these dudes that be talking crazy. All right. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys about a situation. I might have mentioned this before, but this is falling into what we're talking about. And we have quite a few new people that probably never heard the story. So, I used to play basketball in this park. In Rosedale Park over here in the Bronx. It's next to Watson Ave. It's on Watson and Rosedale, actually. So I used to play basketball over there. A lot of cool people over there, not for nothing. It's like right next to the projects. Like I think there's like 2 or 3 projects over there. It's like right next to the projects. Everybody that plays basketball over there damn near lives in the fucking projects. Not knocking them. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't live in those projects. So they all grew up together. Damn yeah, I don't know them like that. You understand what I'm saying? So a couple of years ago, I'm in the park and I'm playing basketball. And so they got this one particular guy that for whatever the reason is, he actually literally flops. Like, you know how basketball players flop in the NBA? This nigga flops on the court like that. Seriously, the shit is aggravating. It's retarded. It's retarded. And then he flops and then gets mad and want to fight.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so it's just really retarded. So usually when he flops, like, because I usually win, my team usually win. I'm never on this nigga's team. I'm always going against this nigga. And for some strange reason, it seems like I'm always guarding him. So when he flops, I usually just let him flop because I win almost every time anyway. I don't care. I just move out the way, let the nigga jump on the floor. So the nigga came down and he flopped, right? So he just jump up off the ground, start talking crazy. I'm like, yo, man, it's your ball, man. It's really not that serious. I'm here to play basketball, man. Yeah, I'm here to play basketball, man. I don't know what the fuck your problem is. Here, take the ball, man. No, nobody's gonna stop me from taking the ball. Nigga start acting crazy. Start acting crazy, woofing up, yelling, screaming. Like literally probably doing that too. I can't remember that part all the way, but he could have. So game over, we lose. I'm sitting down on the side, so I'm talking to some random nigga I don't even know. I ain't keeping a buck with you. I don't even know this nigga. So I was like, yo, watch this. Because I was just waiting. I was just a little tired and shit. I was headed home anyway, even if we won that game. So I was waiting. I said, yo, look, somebody on the court is gonna fly that because he acts like that with all the niggas in the park that he know. But niggas he don't know, he don't act like that. And the reason why I know that to be fact is me and this nigga and my homeboy, who is his homeboy, I don't fuck with him, but me and him have the same homeboy. This is another reason why I keep telling y'all, if you don't fuck with somebody, right, don't fuck with people that fuck with them, because that's gonna give them the opportunity to bring their bullshit to you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't fuck with somebody, and you don't fuck with somebody because they just got bad energy, they got negative shit going on about them, they nobody to be around, they calling negativity to them, they just bullshit ass people, they just fucking garbage ass people, and you don't fuck with them, sometimes you have to not fuck with your people that fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Anyway, so
that's how it is.
Yeah, so they playing the game. So I was like, yo, watch. This nigga's gonna get fouled for real, and he ain't gonna say shit. So I should have just probably stayed quiet and shit. But anyway, so I just said that, right? So we watching the game. I was like, yo, watch. I'm not even gonna leave until the shit happened. So the shit happened. The nigga got fouled dumb hard, damn near slammed to the ground. It looked like he could have got hurt. Nigga got up, ain't say nothing to the guy. Because he don't know them niggas.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He don't know them. But every single person in the park that he know, he woofing up to every minute. And put it like this, everybody ignores this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody ignores him. It's not like I'm the only one ignoring him. Everybody ignores him. You know what I'm saying? His mom said she has a drug problem. Everybody assumes he's a crack baby. I'm keeping it a buck with you. So everybody,
attention, like a kid. Like,
yeah, exactly. So everybody ignores him and his brother. I had to beat both of them up. But anyway, so this is about him. So I was just like, whatever. After it happened, I'm laughing my ass off. So I get up and I walk, and I'm leaving the park now. So when I'm leaving the park, it's like a long fucking block. So I'm leaving the park, and when I'm leaving the park, and I get almost all the way to the other corner, at least 70, 80 yards, at least about 80 yards. I hear niggas yelling behind me. So when I turn around, I see the whole park running towards me and him in the front. So I turn around. I'm like, yo, I'm not that nigga. Like, I don't want no smoke with nobody, but I damn sure ain't running from shit. So I turn around and I square up. I'm like, I think these niggas about to jump me. Like, it is what it is. Like, you got the, like, I don't know who you thought I was, but I was like, whatever, nigga. So I turn around, I square up. When I turn around and I square up and they actually get up on me, the nigga that I know that was running with him in the front says, yo, they're going to shoot the fair one. You see, what happened was this, I found this out by somebody else that was there when they was talking about it. That's how come I know who told them what I said, because other people were sitting there also. But when they was talking about it, they was only talking about jumping me.
Gotcha.
They wasn't talking about him coming to fight me. They was talking about jumping me, flat out jumping me. So he was pumped up and he ran after me. Now, my homeboy that was like, well, dude that I know, me and him ain't cool. I don't even know why we not cool no more. But he was like, actually, I think I know why we ain't cool no more, but that's a whole nother thing. So he was the one that was like, yo, they're gonna shoot the fair one. That nigga from Coney Island. Them Coney Island niggas is different niggas, yo. He said, well, I'm going to tell you what I think happened. I think they thought I was going to run.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I turned around, 40 niggas behind me, running at me. It had to be about 40, 50 niggas. The whole park. The park got 4 basketball courts. And on that day, every single basketball court was full. They got 4 full courts. You understand what I'm saying? Every single one from the park was running down the block. And on top of that, there's a fucking soccer field right next to that park where niggas was running from. And on top of that, I was standing in front of the kids' park that got like a water thing and mad slides, mad big. You understand what I'm saying? It's a big park. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, you said 80 yards. That's like a football field almost.
Exactly. No, the block is longer than the football field. The block is way bigger than the football field. I used to play football. Yeah. The block is way bigger than the football field. But I'm saying from the point that I heard them yelling at me and from the point that they came from running, which was not at the ends of the corner, was about 80 yards.
Damn.
So I turn around. And the dude is running at, they were all of them running. I'm like, yo, fuck this. I'm like, yo, fuck this, yo. Like, I'm not even thinking, yo, I'm gonna hit. No, niggas is always like, yo, I'm gonna hit that first nigga. That first nigga gonna pay. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, it's time to go. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's time to go. Fuck that shit. So I turn around, I square up. when they get up on me, homeboy from Coney Island was like, yo, they're gonna shoot the fair one. As soon as he said that, you should have seen dude face drop. Dude whole face fucking drop.
You realized you was the wrong one.
Dude face dropped. So after that, we square up. So when we square up, he don't know how to fight. First of all, just real quick, when you fighting somebody, there's a difference between straight punches and whenever you throw a punch, you should move your head on top of that. Your head should never be stationary. Whenever you throw in a punch, you should move your head. You know what I'm saying? And one of the main reasons in which why you're moving your head besides changing your target is if you're moving your shoulders and your hips and everything right, your head is just gonna naturally move. So he doesn't even know how to fight. He's throwing punches. He's throwing everything he's throwing is like some kind of haymaker. So at first, he was throwing his haymakers. At first, I was like, what the fuck? Like, because I hadn't fought somebody that couldn't fight in a long time. So when he was just throwing haymakers, at first, the first couple I just blocked, bang, bang. So then, well, okay, people don't know the difference between street fighting and boxing. And street fighting, what you want to do when somebody, especially if they throwing haymakers, you don't want to catch it back here, because if you catch it back here, the punch can still come through and hit you. What you want to do is you want to meet the punch at the point, at you know what I'm saying, on its way coming in to attack you. You want to have fast enough hands to meet the haymaker. You understand what I'm saying? Once you meet the haymaker, then you could step in, or you could just step in and hit him. You understand what I'm saying? Or you could just step in and hit him. But when you throw blocks and you blocking a punch in a real fight, you don't want to just go like this, because the punch can come, hit, and you still get hit. So you want to meet the punch out away from your body. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you want to do. So that's all I did. Like, because that's what I'm trying to tell you. Niggas don't know how to fight, yo. Niggas really don't know how to fight. They think that they do because they beat up other people that don't know how to fight. So he's throwing them haymakers. So I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm meeting him at the point of attack. Another thing that's allowing for me to do is I'm able to gauge his strength. So he threw about 3 or 4 punches, and I could see that his next punches was getting weak. When I tell you that through that fight, he threw about 20-something punches. He didn't hit me once, and I was just picking my spots. After that, wild style. After that, I've not. First of all, the majority of the people over there is cool as shit. All right. Cool as shit, and like, you know what I'm saying, ain't no pussy niggas. That nigga, I don't know what the fuck, I think he a pussy nigga, but you know what I'm saying, like for the total point, like the most people that live over there, and I could, like, they cool as shit. The majority of them ain't out there trying to get into bullshit. Niggas is really coming to play basketball. He's just one of them niggas that he's a bullshit ass nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by people talk. Half of the time they don't even know how to fight. They don't know what they doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you fighting out in the street and you don't have, first of all, you want to know why gloves work when you're boxing like this, why gloves work? The reason why gloves work is because you're using the actual glove to block the punches. In a street fight with just your hands, you can't block shit like this. It's still gonna get through. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to block like this. You don't really want to block like this too much. But if you got to block something close to your face, you want to have your arm going out because you want to punch the punch. I don't know no other way to put it. You want to punch the punch. You understand what I'm saying? That's why it's good to have quick hands. You want to, when the guy's throwing a punch, you want to punch the punch. If he's throwing a straight punch and the punch is coming from this side, you want to move the head this way. You understand what I'm saying? If the punch is coming from this side, you want to move the head that way. Because if the punch is coming from this side and you move the head that way, you're moving your head in the angle of the punch. So when the punch is coming and it's coming on this side of your body, you want to get to the outside of the punch and then you could throw over the top. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of these dudes out here, they don't even have the slightest idea how to fight. They just think they know what the fuck they doing. The shit is retarded. But you said no to, Megan.
I'm gonna let you keep going with your lie, man.
Oh yeah. Yo, my fault, man. Like, I'm going to, like,
all good.
Yo, but definitely, I'm happy to hear that nothing happened to you. That was definitely a good thing. And I'm not talking about that you got beat up or something like that. I'm not even concerned with that. I'm talking about as far as with the police and shit like that. I'm happy that nothing happened to you as far as that is concerned. Because one last thing I want to say before you go, we always have to understand that the winner of the fight is the guy that's going to get in trouble. That's why
100%.
Yep, that's why I try to tell people, when you get into an altercation with somebody in the middle of the street, try your best, especially if you're winning, try your best not to hurt them. You understand what I'm saying? Just make sure you don't get hurt. You don't really want to hurt the other individual. You want to make sure that you don't get hurt. Now, if you have to hurt them to make sure you don't get hurt, or go do what you got to do. But you don't want to, like, if you get in a fight in the middle of the street with somebody, you end up breaking their arm or breaking their leg, or they get broken jaw or eye socket or some shit like that. When you go to court, you know what I'm saying? Unless there's like unwavering proof that they were the fucking exacerbators of the situation, evidence that they created the whole outcome, and you was protecting yourself because you got witnesses, cameras, all this other shit. Like, that shit is hard to fight. I'm telling you from personal experience.
You're right. 100%.
That shit is hard to fight. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay doctor bills. You're definitely right about that stuff. That shit is hard to fight. So yeah, definitely happy that everything was all right with you, my brother. I'm gonna let you go.
No doubt, man.
It's always a pleasure. Later. Shit, I was just doing all that talking. That was by accident, yo. But yeah, everybody just be mindful of that. We never want to hurt anybody. Sometimes it's okay to walk away and let niggas think that you pussy. Like, facts. I'm telling you from personal experience. Sometimes it's just better. You know what I'm saying? Because half of the niggas calling people pussy can't fight. They don't know what they doing. Where you at, young? Yeah, I'm telling you, half of the people out here calling people pussy can't fight, yo. All they could do is jump people. They great at that. They great at jumping people. That's their go-to move. Oh, I'm gonna get you, even though you all by yourself. I'll be back. And then they leave, and then they come back with 4 or 5 people, and then you jumped or some shit. Well, if he was peeping at you, he probably deserved whatever whooping you ended up giving him. So there that go. I could protect myself a little. I could protect myself a little. I could get home safe. That's what it's about. It's about getting home. That sometimes we'll all be surprised at how, you know, sometimes we run into people and they're dealing with their own demons. You understand what I'm saying? Like, in the 90s, we had to deal with a lot of teenagers in the 90s that was, I'm just keeping it a buck with you, they were crack babies. There was a lot of crack babies that was born in the 80s and the late 70s. And in the 90s, they was out there in the street. Nowadays, we're dealing with a lot of people that are addicted to some form of heroin out here in the street. So, all right. So, Michael, you take care of yourself. You know how to take care of yourself and your family. That's really the only reason why we should know how to defend ourselves, so we can take care of ourselves and our family. I walk away from somebody just talking shit. Yeah. I've lost a couple of friends because they didn't have the ability to walk away, and not just friends, but just people that I knew that have futures. There's this dude, look him up. His name is Sam Bay. Look him up. Look him up. Forget if it's Hassan with 2 S's. Anyway, Sam Bay was a basketball player at Cardinal Hayes. And from what I knew, he was supposed to be going to a Division I college. His mother, I believe, used to play in college basketball, and she taught most of the kids in the neighborhood how to play basketball before I moved there. Most of the kids in his age group, he was in the age group above mine. So when I was about 14, you know, starting high school, he was already like 2 years into high school. So like his mother taught everybody in the neighborhood how to play basketball. And you could tell them when you see them at the park, because they all had this hezzy that was just ridiculous. Like all of them had this hezzy, like it was like a up fake, but it's not really but it's like it's a crossover, but it's like a hezzy, but it's like a up fake, and the shit is retarded. I've been trying to master that shit for years, and they all had it, and it was just fucking ridiculous. And all of them could shoot jump shots like crazy. His brother, his younger brother, actually could shoot threes like water with both hands. The shit was retarded. He didn't even care about basketball though. So anyway, so Hassan Bey, there was this girl, and it was in 161st Street Mall in the Bronx, Concourse Village Mall. So he went to the mall, and when he was in the mall, he was like hollering at this shorty that he knew. And Ant was here earlier. I don't know. I think he disappeared. So he was hollering at this shorty that he knew. And when he was hollering at the shorty, there was a security guard that worked there that also wanted the same girl, or I don't know. I'm going to explain something after this. But there was a security guard that wanted the same girl. And so after Hassan got finished talking to her and he left, the security guard followed him outside and went through the back way and cut him off. So she shot the 5. And then after Hassan put the beats on him, the security guard pulled out a gun and shot him in the head and killed him. So it's just really sometimes best to just avoid. Like, even if you could win, and once you know that you could beat somebody in a fight, that they can't beat you, sometimes it's best to not go all out. What that taught me 2 things that day. The first thing it taught me is what I just told y'all. The second thing it taught me is when you got a woman, like there's females out here that they think that that's funny. And they think that a guy has to try to steal them from another guy, or they don't want them. And that's not the only person I know that died because a female was playing one guy against the other guy. I didn't know him that well. I knew his brother. His brother is like the same age as me. I knew his brother. That's why I don't play those games. I don't play those games. You don't never know how much a guy is in love with a female, and when you're in love, your brain literally sometimes gets cut off, and you just do shit that you would like that's just outside of your character. You say things that's outside of your character. What up, Drew? You do things that's outside of your character. So, yeah, so I try not to get involved in situations like that. If a female tell me that they have a man, I'm gonna respect it. I said, "What's up, DJ?" Oh, I'm talking to this guy. Yeah, facts, super new facts. I just try to apply like a lot of lessons that I see people teaching, not just to me, but even when I see them teaching to other people. Because a lot of times people tell us something, we can't understand it in the confines or in the context of our life. But when you see somebody giving somebody else a jewel, sometimes it's easier to comprehend, because you could see somebody else's life sometimes better than you could see your own. So I really do try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And once you start treating people the way you want to be treated, there's just a lot of shit you just wouldn't get involved in. I don't really want to shout my age out, Chirac. I appreciate you though, but there's just a lot of shit that you won't get involved in once you start teaching. Once you start, treating people the way that you want to be treated. I said teaching because Groove said we got to teach ourselves and our children to control our tempers. And I'm usually reading and speaking at the same time. Well, coincidentally, I've always been like this, Michael. I've been like this since I've been 24, 23 years old. This is the way I've been, but it's just difficult because the more honest you are, sometimes the more people think that you're lying to them. They just think that your lie is so good. Often people just can't, like, they don't get it. So, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta you get used to dealing with people who are just difficult. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to somebody earlier today and I was telling them, one night's funny. What up, one night? So I was talking to somebody today. I had a wonderful conversation with somebody today. And so I was talking to them and I was telling them about my last girlfriend that I just, me and her just separated recently. Looking for my plug. Everything got to be in. Trying to tell you, keep everything in fucking arm's distance. Whenever I get on here, that is. So, me and her was having a conversation. It was like a year and a half into our relationship. Maybe about a year and a half. And she said, you can't always be telling the truth. She was like, you can't always be like telling the truth. And not for nothing, like most females that I've dated say that way earlier in the relationship, maybe like 2-3 weeks in, maybe two months in. That's usually when I'm used to hearing this. So when she told me a year and a half in, I realized a couple of different things. And one of the main things I realized is that she was having a cathartic experience, because that means that she's been paying attention to everything that I've been doing since who knows when. And she has not found anywhere that I have lied. Now, this is the problem that we have when we talk with people. There's a difference between somebody being wrong and somebody lying. Somebody could be wrong, and it's just because they don't know. And that's another reason why whenever I'm wrong about something, I'm willing to admit it, because I don't want to be wrong. I want to learn from my experiences and be right. So I have to admit when I'm wrong about something, because if I don't admit being wrong about something, the minute that I realize that I'm wrong about it and I still try to say that I'm right about it, I am lying. I never want to be a liar. And I want to learn from every experience that I can learn from, because we don't learn when we do things the proper way. You never learn anything through success. You only learn through failure. So I'm often, if I'm failing at something, or if I'm losing at something, or if I'm wrong about something, I'm like, this is an opportunity to learn something. I can have growth right now. I can go from where I was to closer to where I want to be. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Oh, yeah. So like that's like how my brain works, and that's how I try to work things out and to get through shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with being wrong. I just try to use every opportunity that I can as a learning experience so I could try to grow. If that's gonna make niggas think I'm weird, that's gonna make some niggas, especially insecure motherfuckers, they're gonna think that's gonna make them think I'm a punk. That's gonna make them want to try me. And then sometimes, to a degree, you gotta know who niggas is. You gotta be able to recognize what niggas is. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have the nigga that he don't really want no smoke, but he want to push you in front of everybody else because of his insecurities. Sometimes let the nigga push you. Seriously. Let him push you. Because if you don't let him push you, then you're gonna have to fight him. And then if you win, then you gotta worry about this nigga coming back to shoot you. I've been shot at quite a few times in my life. It's never been fun. I got shot at a few times in my life. It's never been fun. People don't understand that sometimes if you're not ready to kill a nigga, like sometimes you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some like, people don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes It's those people that it's the punks. It's the, I don't want to say pussy, but it's the punks. It's the fake bullies that get niggas killed. They put you in a position where you don't got no choice but to take their life because there's a good chance that they might try to take yours. So sometimes you got to let a nigga act tough. So what do you want to do? You got kids? You got a wife at home? Is it really this important? Is it really this important? You got people that depend on you. If you turn up missing, will everybody in your life that you care about be safe? You got to think about these things. You got to understand, a lot of people that's out here being these fake bullies, they don't have nothing. What the fuck do they have? They don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go lose your freedom or lose your life to a nigga that don't have nothing, a nigga that don't want nothing, a nigga that ain't going nowhere. You got a wife at home, maybe got a girlfriend, pregnant, and you're gonna go out there and you're gonna get into some kind of bullshit with somebody that don't got shit going for them, never gonna have anything going for them, that you couldn't give $1 million to. You understand what I'm saying? You couldn't give money to half of these niggas. You can't give it to them because they're not gonna do not one thing good with it. They're gonna go lose it all. I knew this kid that his mother passed away, and when his mother passed away, he got $100,000 in life insurance. I was away. I wasn't in New York at the time. I came back like shortly after he got it, but I mean, I don't care. So come to find out, when he got the $100,000 in life insurance, he stopped being cool with every single person he knew, went, picked up new friends, and spent all the money on weed. $100,000, blew through it in like 6 months or some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you can't even give them money. You understand what I'm saying? So the older we get, the more we have to be able to recognize this type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? So niggas try me. You don't think niggas try me? Once a nigga know you got hands, niggas is dying to see you fight. I'm telling you. Once niggas know you got hands, they're dying to see you fight. The whole situation that happened with the fight I'm telling you about, that happened when these niggas ran down the block, was because the other nigga wanted to see if I could fight. Because the other nigga wanted to try me. But he didn't want to get his ass whooped. He wanted to see if I could fight. He met a couple of niggas that I knew. After that fact, after this happened, actually, he met a couple of people. The nigga that was like, yo, they're going to shoot the fair one. He met a couple of people I knew. Now, the niggas that he met that I knew was all gangster niggas. What up, Guns? All gangster niggas. All gangster niggas. All gangster niggas. This nigga felt intimidated. This nigga was scared. This nigga went and told people I tried to get him jumped. I'm not even like that. But he was talking crazy. And don't come with me nowhere and talk crazy. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be like, yo, you talking crazy to the wrong people. Be easy. But my niggas, they not going to jump him. These niggas gone for real. They was never going to jump him. One of them would have shot the fair one with him, and it would have been that. But what happened is I saw the nigga get beat up by a 15-year-old kid one day. 15-year-old kid washed him in front of his whole neighborhood in Brooklyn. Because we went out there and went to a basketball tournament. And when he went to the basketball tournament, this nigga is really nice at basketball. We call him Steph. The nigga's really nice at basketball. Like, he's a beast at basketball. The nigga's fast as shit, got a jump shot. He's quick, he's fast, he's like I'm saying, he's just not a team player. He just don't pass the fucking ball. So his teams lose a lot. But the nigga's really nice. Like he's really, really nice. If he get his act together, he can easily go, I wouldn't say across seas, because I know at least like 20 people that went across seas and he's not in that realm, but he could easily go play for one of these leagues somewhere and get his cachet up, and then maybe be able to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So like he went to like my neighborhood where we play ball at, where I grew up playing ball at, over there in the Yankee Stadium. And I'm gonna let you know, like over there, they got fucking Walton Ave. Niggas ain't nobody to fuck with. I got family over there, like family over there. You feel me? Like family over there. We got niggas from 161st and Park. These is dangerous blocks. Like I'm like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking trash about where I live now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm naming dangerous blocks right now. Like, dangerous blocks. You understand what I'm saying? We got fucking Jackson Projects over there. We got Jackson Projects over there. We got dangerous blocks. We got 840 over there. It's a fucking projects. And dangerous blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, dangerous blocks. So, like, over here where I live now, like, niggas get busy, don't get it wrong, but where I'm talking about is like the death toll over there is crazy. Like somebody die over here, like it's big news. Like the blocks I'm telling y'all about, when people die over there, it's not even no big deal. Like it's like a big news for like a day or two. The niggas forget about it. Around where I live now, if a nigga gets shot and killed, niggas is talking about that shit for months. This is a way better neighborhood than the one that I came from. Like, this is a way better neighborhood. But over here, the niggas, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, over here, when I be seeing niggas act like they so, whatever, and I'm like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let niggas be them, yo. You want to be king of this park, or you want to be king of that neighborhood? Go right ahead. I'm trying to get my money up and move. You trying to lay down roots. I'm trying to move to where the white people are, because that's where the good schools are. So when I do meet a young lady and I'm able to, procreate again, we'll be able to send our kids to good schools. You want to stay here? There's nothing wrong with that, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody should be looking to try to do better. Like, it's retarded how much people are not looking to do better. Like, we should be looking to do better. You know what I'm saying? What you mean by not true? What's not true, Michael? Memphis is a hood. For everybody that don't know, Memphis is a hood. Laying down roots is great. I can't wait. Oh no, I'm not saying that there ain't shit going on, and making bombs and living in a dangerous neighborhood are two different things. A nigga making bombs, he could be making bombs anywhere. That's a him thing. Yeah, I bought so much pineapple juice, yo. Yeah, Memphis is where I used to live in Tennessee, yo. I'm a get up and will move type nigga. Like, the only reason why I feel like I can't leave the Bronx right now no time soon is because the name of my fucking channel is Bronx Broadcasting Network. So that's why I feel like I can't leave the Bronx. I can't leave the New York area anytime soon. But I'm not. I don't mind. I lived in Tennessee. I lived in Georgia. I lived in Jersey. I lived in Virginia for a while. I lived in Massachusetts for a while. Well, is the schools not good because somebody's making bombs? Because that's why I want to move to a better neighborhood, so I can go knock up some beautiful women, some beautiful. I'm laughing and shit, but you don't know how serious I am. Beautiful, damn it. And well, then I wouldn't want to move to that neighborhood. I don't care how nice the houses look. Who are you talking to, Super? Oh, I'm in. You say you in a loving mood because that says I'm. So yeah, like there's nothing in the world. I think that no man is really complete until he learns how to love a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, you know, we got to be taught how to love women. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about women like sisters and mothers. I'm talking about uh, companion. A lot of us, you know, we have to be taught how to love a companion. And no man is complete until he has a companion to love. Period. That's one of the main reasons why I just can't. Yo, what up, Rizzy? That's one of the main reasons why I just can't just go with a woman because she is interested in me. Like that doesn't. I'm not your average nigga. Appreciate that, Jules. Nah, damn sure ain't a superstar. I appreciate that though. We all superstars, especially you, Star. Ah, North Star. That's dope. Aha! I got it. I am not excited for anything from Kanye right now. You're funny, Sav. Love you too, group. Actually, I've been thinking. Yeah, I already know. Dude, you my nigga, yo. I don't want to be disappointed, Super No. All right. I've always fucked with Ye. I think to me, Ye's best album is 808 and Heartbreaks. Um, that's one of the few albums that I could listen to from beginning to end. And um the only reason why I would probably have to stop it here and there is because of emotional outbursts, to be honest with you. Because that so like really touches me. That song part of me really touches me. But all of those songs, the whole album, it's just is perfection to me. That is one of the most perfect albums. Even if it's not like my favorite album, which is Illmatic, 808s and Heartbreaks is like one of the most perfect albums ever. Wait. Which one is my beautiful twisted dark fantasy? Is that the one with? Let me ask you real quick because I'm thinking 808s and Heartbreaks. Hold on, let me look at the playlist real quick because I do like my twisted fantasy, and I might be getting songs mixed up. But let me make sure I'm not getting songs. 808s and Heartbreaks is the one right after him and Amber Rose broke up, right? That's the one I'm talking about. Hold on, I might be talking about my beautiful twisted fantasy. Hold on. I think I'm talking about Airways and Heartbreaks. Why can't I get a playlist on this bitch? Nope, you're 100% right. I'm talking about my beautiful twisted fantasy. You're 100% right. Thank you for correcting me on that. Hold on, let me look and make sure that's what I'm talking about. But I do like Streetlights. Y'all know what Streetlights is about, right? Anybody here know what the song Streetlights is about? Anybody here know what Streetlights is about? Yeah, I'm talking about my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. That's the album I'm talking about. But anybody know what Streetlights is about? No, I'm talking about my beautiful twisted fantasy. I fucked up. Anybody here know what Streetlights is about? Streetlights is basically about the paparazzi busting him. It's basically about why him and Amber Rose is I think broke up, but it's about the paparazzi basically busting him cheating on his girlfriend. Listen to it again. Think about that the next time you listen to that song. I like songs that have meaning. I wrote this song once. That's what it's about. Both of those albums is vintage yay. But my twisted, beautiful dark fantasy. That's the album I was thinking about. I could listen to that for get it in. But I want to add Streetlights to that playlist though. I've never cheated on a woman ever in my life. Not never. So when I first heard that song, I couldn't relate. And then me and somebody separated, and it had nothing to do with me cheating. But me and somebody separated, and then I understood why that was so painful because it hurts to lose somebody that can't be replaced. You know, at that point, you have to just hope you could find somebody else that also can't be replaced. But not everybody is that fortunate to be able to find two people like that in a matter of only one lifetime. Wait, Kanye was wearing a cap sweatshirt with a manga hat today. That nigga. I ain't fucking with Kanye. Yeah, he has a there's some I don't know what the fuck Kanye is doing. A nigga's doing some kind of beautiful witchcraft or some shit. I don't know what to call it. He's doing something. Nigga said he was out the sunken place a minute ago. No telling with this guy. I don't know what you're talking about, Michael. I missed something. I missed it because I'm currently in like three of y'all conversations. Christmas came in. What up, Christmas? Yo, Young, where you at? Yo, I'm gonna call you right now, Young. Oh wow, this phone is dope. It even tells you Yeah, I didn't even know that the phone did that. Maybe all the phones do this. Whenever I find some new shit on my phone, I'll be like thinking to myself, I'll be like, has this always been here? I'm calling you right now, Frost. I mean, Frost. I'm calling you right now, Young Answer. Who said they're busy? Yeah, I did say Frost. I was reading. I'm trying to tell you, I'll be talking and reading what y'all writing at the same time. Now, let's see if Young answers. I forgot I was supposed to call Young. Keep it a buck.
Yo,
what up, yo? You
what's
busy?
good, Frost? Nah, man, I'm chilling. I was in the chat just laughing, you know, man. I was in the chat just kick back, chilling, enjoying the show.
Quick question: what you think about the little situation that Sav went through today?
Man, Sav had to do what he had to do, you know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
you can't let nobody, first of all, Sav is a grown-ass man. Ain't no grown-ass man gonna let another man disrespect him. And dude was completely in the wrong. Sav gave him a chance to go ahead and give him the bread. If you're not gonna go ahead and give me my money, then hey, I got to go ahead and take that from you, dog. Like, I'm sorry that it had to come down to that, but I gave you opportunity. You didn't take advantage of the opportunity that I just handed you.
Facts.
So now I got to put hands on it.
Facts. No, that's
he ain't just turn around and just start beating dude down, you know what I mean? So he wasn't in the wrong.
That's facts. That's facts.
You know? So, hey, Sav, you did what you had to do, bro. You did what you had to do.
Wait, hold on one second. How is DJ the BB an interpreter? What she's doing? She's paying attention to everybody's conversations and letting everybody know what everybody is saying. That's dope as shit, DJ.
Hey, she be on it though. I can't lie. She be on it.
Yeah. So about this whole Kanye thing, are you looking forward to the new Kanye album?
I can't really say that I am. Just like I'm really not even looking forward to the Carter 5, you know, because I got tired of waiting on the Carter 5. So like my expectations was 4-5 years ago. So my expectations on what I had for the Carter 5 is not what they were. Kanye West, you know, man, after he started going all crazy and losing his mind, I kind of fell back from Kanye after that whole Jesus album. And then now he got this, like, he best friends with Trump and shit. So like, I ain't really, I'm not really looking for it. I'm not really excited for it. But if I listen to it and I hear something that I like, then I'm gonna vibe with it. But I'm not like a huge Kanye fan like how I used to be. I can't even lie. He done really lost me. Like Kanye done really lost me.
Well, one thing that I am noticing, just in hip hop, real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think about the Kanye situation a little bit more. But one thing that I'm really noticing in hip hop now is, remember the previous years, everybody seems to be dropping an album this year. Anybody else notice that, or is it just me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody seems to be dropping an album this year. Now you know that them celebrities, they watch the constellations a lot. Like they really into that star shit. They really into numerology and all of these other things. Like a perfect example is, this is Young on the phone. A perfect example is this dude Eminem dropped his album on the same day that freaking what's this guy name that was in Roadhouse? Patrick Swayze died.
Patrick Swayze.
He dropped his album on the same date that Patrick Swayze died. And it was like 2 or 3 other things that happened on that same date that he dropped his album. So these guys are really into numerology and all of these other things. So maybe we should be looking at 2018 as this is a time, you know, one of those years that big things are just meant to happen one way or the other. So maybe we should take that upon ourselves, not to waste the rest of the year and to really go hard for whatever it is that we're interested in or that we want to make happen in our lives, whether it be finding somebody, whether it be job opportunities, whether it be whatever it might be. Maybe we should be a little bit more, how do you say, diligent on trying to get to, whatever, filling some of the goals that we have, because this might be one of those years where things just are gonna happen.
I got some theories behind that, but like I know you don't really like to get in all that conspiracy stuff.
Say it. Say it.
Like it's just, if you just paid attention to like, man, I don't want to sound like crazy. Like I don't really like want to get into like that conspiracy shit because I don't really want people to look at me crazy. But I just really want people to pay attention. You know what I mean? Ever since 2012, you know what I mean? Everything been going downhill. Like every year, shit get worse and worse. Like with the weather, with all the outbreaks, like all the shit that goes on in the media is distraction for shit that's going down behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of stuff going down behind the scenes that we not paying attention to. Like nobody paid attention to Obama talking about what was like his last year in office, like that was the last Christmas and shit. Like nobody pays attention to the stuff that everybody says or to the small bills and shit that are being passed behind the table. But I'm just telling people to just be aware of everything. Like when you see a school shooting going on the news and shit, get online and look for what bill just got passed. You know what I mean? Look at what gun law just got tossed out. Like, look at that, because while everybody is distracted on this, something else is going on. And that's all I'm going to say.
I'm just going to be clear on, I'm just going to say one thing about what you was just talking about. None of that is conspiracy theory shit. Those, you just talking about shit that's actual factual shit. That's not conspiracy theory shit. Don't feel bad that you think about that shit. And if you telling a motherfucker about some shit like that, and they like, oh man, you into conspiracy theories, there's a good chance that that's just a person that walks around with their head in the dirt. What you just said is just factual shit. If that's what Obama said, that's what the fuck Obama said, right?
Yeah.
The school shooting thing has picked up, right? What did you say that was wrong? I didn't just hear you say anything that was wrong.
See, but people so caught up like in social media and this, that, and the third, what's going on with this person, they don't pay attention to, yes, this person did say that, and I can show people all the evidence in the world, and I'm still crazy. So, it is what it is.
First of all, we should not all think alike. I have a brother, right? He's a douchebag. Mm-hmm. He's my oldest brother. His whole thing is everybody has to think like him. But his real whole thing is everybody is supposed to be doing everything in their power to make his life easier. Yeah. So in reality, we're not supposed to be all thinking the same. Because if all of us thought the same, how will we do anything new? How will we do anything innovative? How will we be able to do anything different? Yes, he's a narcissist, absolute narcissist. How will we ever be able to do anything new? How will we ever be able to do anything innovative if we all thought the same? I enjoy having conversations with people who think different than I do. I can talk to myself anytime. Well, I can talk with myself anytime. I'm not crazy, so I wouldn't be talking to myself, but I can speak out loud and think at any time of the day. Anytime I'm like, you know what? I'm going to think. I can do that any time of day, because for everybody that don't know, that was a joke, because basically thinking is, some people explains that as talking to themselves, because they don't have the slightest idea what talking to oneself is. If you're saying something out loud, that's not talking to yourself. Talking to yourself requires a response. If you're talking and then responding to yourself in third person, you are then talking to yourself.
Yes, you need help.
Yes. First of all, you also got to understand, one of the best ways to remember something is to say it out loud. That's why when you're reading a book, sometimes when you get to a part that is, for whatever the reason, your brain might not be able to understand or put the damn sentences together, you might just speak out loud and it helps. So because speaking something out loud, it helps you to be able to remember it and to be able to to break it down, your cognition abilities. So that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people The Rock says you're absolutely right, Jack Frost. You're very funny one night. So yeah, so don't worry about what other people are thinking, my dude. What other people think is not our business. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's not my channel though. You know what I mean? Like I ain't trying to run people away from your channel.
Stop
You
right
know,
there.
I know.
Stop right there. This is all our channel. All right?
All right.
This is a safe place, my dude. Don't even worry about none of that other shit. As long as you ain't talking about nothing to get me demonetized, as long as you ain't talking about nothing that's gonna have people sending me cease and desist, I don't care.
Nah, for sure.
Ant gets up here and says every fucking thing in the world. Do you ever hear me tell Ant he can't talk his crazy shit? And Ant is really saying weird shit half of the time. I don't tell Ant to stop talking. I let him talk.
Shout out to Ant.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
I let him talk. I know he's gonna say some stuff that I absolutely don't agree with. Whatever. It's not. Yeah, exactly. And it's not Ant's business what I think. You understand what I'm saying?
True that. I feel that.
We have to all be able to express ourselves. If you come across somebody that's trying to suppress your ability to express yourself, be concerned, because that individual is trying to control you. And if somebody is trying to control you, how much good could they be for you?
It can't be at all.
Nah, not unless they know something that you don't know, and then they're keeping stuff from you. You understand what I'm saying?
And if they're keeping it from you, then they still ain't no good for you.
Exactly. So yeah, talk what you want to talk, man. Talk your shit, yo. I don't call y'all up for y'all to be regurgitating to me back shit. I think, fuck, I don't need to do a live for that.
That's true. I feel that. Yeah.
CC's gonna be on the calling on Monday, by the way, just so everybody know. And tomorrow night, it's Friday, so that's gonna be Ant. And I don't know. I guess we gotta pair Ant up with somebody. Hey, Super New, you busy right now? Everybody loves your voice, young. All the ladies is over there. I was gonna say cream in their pants, but I'm gonna call up Super New. I'll call up Super New right now.
Shout out to the ladies.
Except for Super New, she's married. She's not creaming anything. She's ready to let that shit pop. She's ready to drop that baby.
Where official show. Congratulations.
Peace, what up?
What's up, baby girl? Yo, you want to know the funniest thing?
What?
I saw you say no, right? But I forgot what the question was that I asked you. So I couldn't remember if I asked you, could you take a call now, or if you were busy. I just assumed at that point. Hold on, let me merge these calls.
You asked me if I was busy.
What happened?
No, you asked me if I was busy. I'm not busy.
Okay, hold on, let me merge these calls. See, I figured out how to make it work. I gotta wait for a minute, and then the damn thing merges. Y'all both on, by the way. Now they both scared to talk. Super New, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So before we even get into anything, Super New, what do you think about the Sav situation that he said that he handled? What you think about that? Are you here? Did they get cut off?
Nah, I'm still here.
I don't know. I think Super New doesn't want to talk. You scared, Super New?
Oh, no. My bad. I had you on mute.
Thank you very much.
I didn't know that.
I love when the ladies put me on mute.
But no, the energy out there is crazy right now. You know, I'm glad that it didn't turn into an even more crazier situation. I'm glad it is just, in blown blows. It's unfortunate, but, I'm glad that everybody in the situation is up okay.
Yeah, facts. That's always
I have no
Yeah,
problem with the gel.
hormone brings out crazy energy in people. That's a whole factor. It's very residual.
That's
Right
actually
now,
why
it
they.
was yesterday.
That's actually where they get the term lunatic from.
Yeah, exactly.
I just know a lot of shit. Yeah. I just know a lot of shit, but that is actually where they get the term lunatic from, because they say that when the moon comes out, people get a little bit crazier. You're all right.
Well, the moon really does dictate, especially with women. That's why our cycle is based on it. Our attitudes and moods, believe it or not. Everything in the universe was brought to us by the Most High, and it all reflects in our frequencies.
Yes, it does. It all revolves around movement.
That's interesting. So is that like a good thing or a bad thing? Because if it's a bad thing, then that means that when I actually do get a girlfriend, when the moon comes out, I'm going to be at the bowling alley. And if it's a good thing, then that means that we're going to be out on a date. So I need to know these things.
Well, the really thing that affects us women is those blood moons. But, you know, it's funny because I think Guns had mentioned earlier about the frequencies. And we were talking about the music. And Nikolai Tesla, who was really big on frequency, you know, the frequency for the human body, the perfect one is 432. A lot of the music that they putting out is not on a 432 healing frequency. So that's really interesting, but it definitely affects us all in different ways. And it depends on what frequency you're manifesting on. And that's why it's so important to try to stay within positive energy.
That's facts. Okay, next question. What do you think about, are you waiting for the new Kanye album?
I am.
Okay.
I am, actually. Because I heard a song on the radio and it sounded like the Oh Yay, and I was very pleased. You know what I'm saying? But I have to listen to the whole thing, but I'm not looking forward to the new Carter album and what goes on that. I just lost momentum. I'm not excited. I don't like that style of rapping anymore. It's done.
See, that's my whole thing also. Is he going to sound like he sounded before, or is it going to be more like, because I don't know if I want to hear to get the album either, if he's going to sound exactly like he sounded before. You know, no growth, still rapping about the same stuff.
Exactly.
I'm not, especially since, like, me as an adult, like I was an adult then, don't get it wrong, but me as where I'm at now in my adulthood, I don't really need to be hearing songs about how you chicks is giving you, you know, head and yeah, I don't really need to hear all of that. That's not doing nothing for me. How you're just gonna, how the only way you could punk somebody is if by sleeping with their woman. Like, that's not doing anything for me. I want to hear about, like, not for nothing, I like that freaking 444 album. I thought that had jewels. I like that album. You understand what I'm saying?
That was a good album.
Yeah.
That was a good album. And you know, it's funny that you said that, because that all relates back to frequencies. We're supposed to be constantly evolving. And that frequency of sex is all about the root chakra, the red chakra that's located at your pelvis. It's the lowest chakra. It's the finest chakra. It keeps you at the lowest spiritual aspect that you could ever be in life. And that's where that music attempts to keep you. So it's interesting that you just make that point.
Yeah.
That is, I did not know any of that.
Yeah, if you're always in that frequency, it keeps you confused, you know what I mean? Especially if you're having multiple partners, big bosses of mine that douches. but I'm not like that real shit though. In serious, every time you have sex with somebody, you're sharing your aura, you're sharing your frequency. Even when you're watching pornography, even when you're just talking about it, it all comes into your spiritual atmosphere. And it affects us in different ways, depending on where you are spiritually and mentally. And it can have a positive and or negative effect on you. So I think that's why they really push it to the youth right now.
Because the youth is more open to it.
You just put me on to quite a few different things, young lady.
Well, you know, I do that in my spare time. Well, not sex, but obviously, but you know, studying, you know, what affects us as human beings on this third dimensional atmosphere. I'm really into that, how to move, how to, you know, I'm very much into different types of astrology and things like that. And it does very much affect us.
Somebody
and,
want Christmas want to know if you're a Pisces, Super New.
I am a Taurus.
Taurus? Okay. She's a Taurus.
Taurus, the first ray of the sun, supposedly teaching.
I'm a Sagittarius. What does that mean? I don't know what any of these things mean.
I know, because the one day I was asking you, I was like, what's your lifetime number? And I asked you to go look it up. You looked at it, you was like, I don't know what that means. And so, when they get into, especially people who are like kind of against it, and they start talking about science, they be like, my science doesn't it doesn't dictate who you are. It's more so of a blueprint. Blueprint, excuse me. It's what planetary alignment were you born under. Those things actually influence who we are, how we think. And that's a whole fact. The creator didn't make nothing. Nothing in the universe was by accident. All of these things affect us negatively and positively. And we have to take all of that into account. And I'm not sure. I think Sagittarius is the earth sign. I'm not mistaken.
Fire. I do know that.
Fire.
Oh, fire. Okay, so passion, fire, burns with passion. You can have a blue flame, an orange flame, all different aspects of fire. But that's not all who you are, because there's different signs. Just like Jules was just saying, she's a Capricorn and Sun, Gemini rising. All these different houses in your sector when you're born, the time that you're born, all these different things, they play into who we are meant to be as individuals. You know what I mean? And, you have a beautiful spirit, so that plays into, what time you were born, where you were born, what day you were born. All of that plays into everything as to who we are as individuals, your aura, and how you project into this third dimension. I hope I'm not sounding too weird to y'all. But,
no, I am extremely immersed in this conversation. What are you talking about?
See, look, Christmas on it. She's a Pisces, Sun, Capricorn, Moon, Leo, ascending. Get it, girl.
I don't know what any of that stuff means.
Also, Jules, I am.
I don't know what any of those things mean. How can she be like three different signs? But whatever, it works. I don't know what any of. I'm a guy, and I don't know what any of those things mean. But at the end of the day, what I do know is that we should try not to cause harm to others, and we should always try to be positive, have positive impacts, or in our surroundings. I don't know about the signs. I don't know about numerology. I don't know about any of that. I'm real good at reading micro expressions. I can usually feel the vibrations of another individual. That shit is real. Don't let nobody tell you that it ain't. That shit is real.
Right. So you're empathic. That's what that means. You're empathic. You're feeling vibrations, and vibrations are no more than frequencies. And that's when people be like, oh, I can see your aura. They can actually see the colors coming off of you. That's no more than like a radio wave, a frequency. When you tune into a different radio station, you're tuning into these different stations. That's what you're feeling, different vibration levels. So you're on it, actually.
Okay. Yeah, but that.
Yeah, it's very powerful. Mm-hmm. It's very, very powerful. It just helps you kind of dictate and go and weed through life. It helps give you a better compass. A compass is what I'm really trying to get at. So, Katie, are you asking if she picks up on people's energy?
No, definitely. Definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt, definitely. I could sometimes when I just hear people's voices or whatever, like I could really discern. Like let's say we all have superpowers, right? One of my superpowers would probably be bonding. I'm just
thinking while you're a healer.
What happened?
Yeah, you're a healer. That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, I love to bond. Like that's like the number one thing that I'm missing about not being in a relationship. Like, I mean, there's a ton of other things, sex, but I love to bond. You can laugh, yo. I love to bond, yo. That's definitely something that I'm missing immensely, and it's something that like my I feel I need. Like I need to have a woman in my life to like bond with and to like share intimate moments with and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? I need to have people in my life. Like I'm not talking about as far as in a sexual way, but I need to have people in my life that I could share intimate moments with. That you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about in a sexual way, so we can be clear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need that.
And you know what? That's interesting because what you were just saying about the Carter. 5 years ago, you might not have been at that place. So listening to him talking about all that bullshit was cool. But now that you're ready to bond on a different level, so you notice your frequency has changed. But you're definitely a healer. And that's why you took up on the vibrations. And as everybody knows in the morning show, he's always like, this is what we're going to do good today. And it's all about, positivity. So that speaks volumes in of itself right there.
Who actually does the things that I say that we're going to do today? I'm curious. Show of hands. Who actually does the stuff? Or at least attempts to? Because I'll be doing the stuff that I be saying I'm going to do. Like I do.
Thanks.
I do it. I do it because it makes me feel good about
hell yeah,
universe.
I'm not gonna lie like that. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna talk about nothing in particular. But that shit does. It makes me feel good to be to do good. Like, it feels good to do good. I don't know no other way to put it. I don't know no other way to put it.
A lot of people, we're trying to balance right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Christian, but there's a misbalance right now in the universe, in Earth, particularly with a lot of entities coming into Earth. There's more negative coming in than out. So I feel like a lot of people who are meant to be healers and teachers are subconsciously trying to push out positivity. And you know what I mean? And trying to get that balance, because there is definitely a fluctuation of energy that's going on right now. Could be that is 2018. It could be that these frequencies are off.
All Mine wants me to be alone forever. Yo, look what All Mine wrote. Thanks, All Mine. I appreciate that. All Mine want me to be alone forever. Why you want me to be alone forever, All Mine? What did I do to you?
Hold up. Can I throw something in there real quick? Just real quick. Because I really feel what she's saying. And I feel like all of the energy and all the frequencies is off this year more than ever because of that damn CERN machine, man.
The what?
Because of that large hadron collider. That large hadron collider that they keep tampering with. They keep smashing atoms together at lightning speed. They keep trying to open up a damn wormhole, and
they opened it.
They already. Thank you. You
open.
Steve. Oh, you so smart.
They're recreating They're creating the first thing that ever happened. Attempting to do what the Most High did, and they did it. So there's no doubt. You on point with that. They're not trying. They did it. And the things that they let into this dimension are not supposed to be here. And I think that people get caught up because we're here in the physical. It's easy to be like, yo, I'm human. No, we're not human. We're human in this dimension. We transition. When people die, they don't die. They just move at a speed of light faster than what you can see.
Yeah, we come out of this vessel. We come out of this flesh is just a damn vessel. We come out of this.
Exactly. So they did it. And because a lot of people are so, and that's why the music is messed up, the food is messed up, it makes it easier for things to tamper with frequencies, how we feel it, mental health. So that's all on point. They didn't try, they did it.
Hold on 1 second. All Mine, Will and Jada been said that. Also, they're getting a divorce or some shit because Jada's been sleeping around with someone and Will has probably been sleeping around with someone also. So I wouldn't necessarily use their relationship as a barometer for what I would want to be in a relationship. But I will say this, I'm not unhappy. So, I mean, how much more unhappy do I have to make myself before it's okay for me to be happy with someone? I don't know. Anyway, right. I appreciate you, though. I'm just giving you a hard time. Don't worry about it.
No. I don't know.
No, I'm 100% with what y'all saying. All right. First of all, I know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the super collider. I believe it's like in Switzerland or some shit, whatever the fuck it is. I know what y'all talking about, and that's why they talking about people talking about things have changing and we starting to remember things differently than it actually is supposed to be. I know exactly what y'all guys is talking about. I've been doing
the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect. It's a lot of shit that we're going through.
Oh, that Mandela effect is off the chain.
Oh yeah.
That Mandela effect is on the chain. They messing with brains right now. But just before I forget, Bob, I want to say you said that you pick up on people's energies and vibrations. So being that you are a healer and you are able to pick up on those vibrations, just be aware that even when you walk past people as an empath, you can go into a room, those emotions come onto you. And because we are not trained as empaths or to embrace those feelings and how to deal with them, sometimes the emotions that you may be feeling may not even be yours. So just be aware of that, like, you know, like how much more do I have to sell? Sometimes you could just go around like your landlord being even in that close proximity and always giving you shit could be misinterpreted by your aura as your own emotions because they feel like such shit about themselves and you're such a positive person. That energy is just attacking you. The energy is not good or bad, it's just simply attempting to feed. And that's hard for people to understand. But, you know, just be aware of that.
No. That's exactly why I don't ever want to be around people that got fucked up energy. You understand? That's why I'm always talking about that, not just for myself in particular, but like all of us. We need to try to be around people of like minds and you know, with positive energy, wanting to do things. Because if you're around negative shit, you will become negative, whether you're empathic or not. That can seep into who you are and change the base, the base of who you are. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Why do I feel like I know who you are, all mine? Why do I feel like I know you?
Is that somebody you know?
I don't know.
I wanted to say the call, like Scorpions, that's not true that they are like, you know, the worst serial killers. Scorpions are very deep individuals. All my children are Scorpios. They are driven by water. Water is transformation. That's Scorpios are very powerful. They don't like to be crossed. They can come across as stern, but they're actually very sweet and loving people, and they're very misunderstood. You have to learn about the sign and the thing that represents the sign to learn about who the person is.
And I'm co-signing everything you just said, because I used to date this female and she was a Scorpion, and she a Scorpio, and she was a Scorpio. And I lie to you not, and hand to God, she used to give me like $1,200 a week. And she was a very nice person. Yeah, very. Yeah.
So now I think you have a misunderstanding of Scorpios. They can't be very different, but so can any sign, sweetheart.
All right, all mine. I appreciate you. It's our first meeting. It was a good meeting.
Man, that's somebody that you know created a fake page and jumped in.
Yeah, maybe not. Who knows?
I'll play with you.
But at the end of the day,
Scorpios can be some of the most loyal people you will ever meet in your life. The thing about it is, if you cross them, they can wait 10 years to get revenge on that ass.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's who they are. Scorpios are very small. Think about it. Like, I'm talking about Scorpios, little Scorpios in the desert. They have to be careful how they maneuver. They're not just going to walk up to you. They're going to wait and sting your ass at the right time. You can appreciate I'm a bull. I got a long fuse, but once it's lit, boom in a China shop.
That's interesting. I better make sure that I don't never cross you or anybody you know.
No, I'm very patient, though. I was born at the right time. So, you know, but, you know, I hope I'm not creeping anybody out in the chat. I'm just very much into manifesting the best us that we can be.
Oh, you just like the Zodiac talk. That's what's up, all mine. Okay, I know I'm like zeroing in on everything that all mine is saying, but all nine and Tanel seems to be new. These are the first times I'm seeing either which one of those names, and I don't want them to feel like they're left out.
Welcome to the chat, guys. Yeah. Welcome to the party crashers.
Make sure y'all hit that like button though. Smash
Hit that
like
damn
button.
like button. Nobody like hitting the like button. I don't know why. Does everybody secretly hate this channel?
It only take 1.5 seconds.
1.5. Nobody likes saying that. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all care about that button more than me now because I mean I get tired of saying that shit every day. I'm like, how could you not know to hit the like button, yo? I could like, what the? I know what it is. I'm gonna get a sign. People listen to signs. What do you get signs and shit?
Oh shit.
But definitely, I think that we should always be mindful of the people that we keep around us because the easiest way for me to tell how a person is the people they tolerate. You understand what I'm saying? If like that's the easiest way for me to tell like what kind of person you are. If you tolerate bullshit around you, then I might not really want to deal with you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you tolerate bullshit around you, how could I really expect you to be honest with me? You understand what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it. So I want people like it's okay. I'm more worried about somebody who's friends with everybody than somebody who's friends with select people. And when I say friends is just because you know everybody, that doesn't make them your friend. You know what I'm saying? You could know a lot of people like me. I know a shitload of people. I'm gonna tell you a story. So the other day I saw somebody that I knew. They was at work. So I walked past them. I told them I was talking to them. Right while I'm talking to them, somebody walks up that I know. Now, this particular person that I was talking to, everywhere that we go, we usually run into somebody that I know. No matter where we're at. You know what I'm saying? We used to date. And we used to always, everywhere we used to go, we used to run into people that I know. Everywhere. It was actually the person's birthday, so I was bringing them a birthday gift or whatever. But everywhere me and this person go, we run into people I know and like me, not people that I know and they're like, oh, look at this nigga, fuck that nigga. But niggas I know and they be like, yo, like want to run up on me, give me a hug, talk to me, chat it up with me, yo, where you been, yo, like that. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, not all of these people are intimate enough with me for me to be like, yo, these is my friends, but they're my homeboys. That's nothing wrong with that. But if I see somebody that every single person they meet is their best friend in the world, that's just going to make me feel like they're not very honest because there's no way that it doesn't make like I'm not going to be able to trust that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not that you're going to have people that dislike you, but at the end of the day, it's okay to know everybody, but there's going to be people that you know, but y'all just not going to be, not everybody is going to be, you know, buddy hugging you every time you see them. You understand? I don't know how to say it. I think I'm saying it wrong, but okay. I don't like talking about this too much, but like I was like really popular. I know y'all might not get that from me, but like growing up, I was like really, really popular in my neighborhood where I was growing up. I knew how to play basketball really well. I was a rapper. I was able to rap really well. You know, I've always had all these ugly looks. I'm assuming I'm ugly because people are always coming into the chat telling me about how ugly I am. So I'm assuming that.
You can't pay attention to another
I don't even care. I don't even care. I mean, that's why there's a joke about this shit. But the point in which I'm trying to make is like I've always been the person that I am right now, and people have always liked me. So I know the difference between somebody who's fake nice and somebody who's just real nice. That's what I mean. So when I run into somebody who's like a fake nice person, I just can't fuck with them. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not like I can't fuck with them like I mean bad for them, but I just can't, like, you're not even like you fake nice. Like that's like, you know, the person that's mad cool with you, but then when you're not around, they talking behind your back, like shit like that. Like I can't deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna, yeah, I'm social. If you're gonna be talking about homeboy behind his back, you're gonna be talking shit about me behind my back, right? I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it. So, you know, I'm not real big, like as we can see on here. I rarely ever really talk about people. I talk about concepts and ideas more than anything else. I might bring up people to help me explain a concept or an idea, but I'll rarely ever just be like, you know what? Let's talk about no, unless it's news. I don't got no fucking choice. But you know, I'm like, yeah, there's this let's talk about this person and how I just hate them. Like, I'm not good at that.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all guys are the best. We've been here all night. I got some pineapple juice waiting for me in the freezer that I need to freaking drink. And because I want to make sure if I do ever meet a woman, I have enough pineapple juice in me to make sure certain things is working the right way.
It's gonna come in due time. You're pulling into your frequency right now. Just take time. The right one is manifesting for you. Trust me.
Okay, copy. That was like 3 jokes right there, by the way. Anyway,
I know, right, guys? Pineapple juice with water. You need some Bacardi with that.
No, I'm trying to drink pineapple juice because they say that makes your thing taste better. So,
yep, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah, with your stuff. Yeah, because the drink comes out.
Yeah.
That's the whole stuff.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm drinking a lot of pineapple juice. I'm drinking gallons of that bitch a day.
It sounds like you're getting for pork or something.
Pork? What the fuck am I? I don't want no pork. I need to eat pork.
Oh no.
Anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. Anybody got any last words before we hang up?
I just want
to. Ladies first.
No. Go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt. My bad. I didn't realize he was about to say something.
No. Ladies first.
Okay,
Ladies
okay,
first.
Well, I just want to say, everybody, make sure to stay up on your meditation level. Is very important right now. Positivity, frequency, study that. Try to keep yourself at 432 alkaline water, and definitely around entities that because I noticed that a lot of people are trying to control, just like you were saying at the beginning of your life. Control a lot of things that's going on in a lot of different people's lives. These are different entities. And, I just enjoy all of you in the chat. I think all the women are beautiful. I think you guys have beautiful personalities and spirits, and that's why I love coming to this channel. And, I think about you guys every day. And no, I did not have the baby. When I do, I will let you all know.
Please, she's going to name her daughter Jack.
All my kids named after their dad. They all named Aaron. Anandamai, this one gonna be named Anandamai. That's their daddy name. So they're all 3 of them.
Okay.
We only like that here. But yeah, you guys are wonderful and thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you all. And if any of you guys ever want to talk to me, let me know, reach out. I'm definitely in spirituality. I do it at my house in my spare time, with friends, family, and associates that have business cards, and so that's what I do. So if I can help anybody, just let me know.
We're gonna start calling up Super at least once a week. Oh, well, up until she has the baby or whatever, because she's gonna need some. We might be missing Super for like 2 or 3 weeks, matter of fact, because she's gonna need.
I don't like plump ones, Dad. Them plump ones look nasty.
Wait, which
one on a plump before that was really cute.
Wait, plump ones? What are you talking about? Vaginas? Oh, yeah, okay.
You gotta keep that sex life spicy.
Hold on, I gotta answer this.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Hello?
¿Cómo es?
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, who is this?
Hello, I'm sorry. I think it's the wrong number. I see that number on my phone. Who is this?
No, you don't see this number in your phone.
Did you call somebody? But that's why I'm calling.
I don't call people. Wasn't me.
Where I got that number from?
I don't know. Have you been hacking my phone? Because I don't call people.
If I call that number, that means I saw it on my phone.
Baby girl, I don't call people. It's obviously just been a mistake. It's okay. Enjoy your day.
You too, bye.
Bye. What the fuck? No, that is not. That is absolutely not my ex. I don't know what the hell that was about. I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. I'm sorry I had to hang up on y'all Super New and Jules. I'm Jules. Young. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what that was. And then they said, I called them. I don't make phone calls. It's probably like my ex-girlfriend's like man found my number on her phone and shit and think that I have something going on with her. Homeboy, I don't got nothing going on with her. So if you in here, I don't got shit going on with her, nigga. That's all you. If you think she cheating on you or doing something on you, nigga, that's all you. That don't got shit to do with me, yo. Please keep that shit over there. Yeah, I don't want no drama. No time for that shit. Zero. I got this much time for that shit. Is that a zero or is that an O? I got that much time for all of that shit. Zero time. Do you do a zero like this or do you do a zero like that? No, that's a okay, right? So that's a zero, right? Yeah, that's how much time. Zero time. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm so sorry I had to cut that conversation off, cut y'all call off. Young ain't get a chance to talk. I apologize about that. Oh, hey, yawning. I gotta get some videos out tomorrow, y'all. So I gotta get to sleep so I can wake up early and get tomorrow even a better, brighter day. I gotta get some videos out. I didn't do no videos yesterday. I didn't do no videos today. What's up, Keisha? I actually worked on a couple of fucking videos, but I just didn't like them. I worked on a couple of videos. I didn't like them. That's it. I just didn't like them. So I didn't put them out. It is what it is. Tomorrow I'll work on some other videos. If I like them, I'll put them up. If I don't like them, I'm not going to put them out into the ether. I realized that, you know, I need to put out content, but I don't want to put out rubbish. And I'm really upset that I didn't drop not one video today. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to get a couple out. Everybody that ain't hit that like button, please hit it on the way out. Yeah, look, I love y'all, man. I love all of y'all. Please, everybody, have a beautiful night. Remember, when we wake up in the morning, we drinking that water, and we having a fruit. I hope everybody got a fruit in their house for every individual person that's staying at your house, so the kids can have their own fruits. And every adult can have their own fruit. We drinking that water, we eating that fruit. That needs to be an everyday thing. Everybody, when we wake up in the morning, we get everybody together, sit around the table, drink that water, eat that fruit, and go about our day and finish with our washing up and everything else that we got to go do. We got to work on our health. We got to make sure that we eating the right things. We're putting the right things into our body. Got to work on that health. Yeah, health. Yeah, I got her email. You want me to give your email to who? You want me to give the email to? Anybody that need it? To now, are you in New York? Because I might need some chiropractic work. If you could, you know, give it to me as a donation. I'm not even joking. Yeah, please, everybody, water and fruit in the morning. As soon as we wake up, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow morning, 9:20 in the morning. Y'all already know, morning coffee. I love y'all. Please, everybody, be safe. And hug the kids for me. They don't got to know who it's from. They don't got to know why. Just hug some love into them kids. You know, sometimes we got to be mushy with the kids. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got in this one. I'm out.